anymore, a miracle happens. Maybe it's because of the name she gave the foundation. The real name is Stichting voor de Promotie en Begeleiding van de Geestelijke Gezondheidszorg op St.Maartens. You never give a foundation a name that long again. What happened is, everywhere we go, they had to abbreviate the name into their system. For instance, by the tax office, census office, SZV, Kamer voor Koophandel, Labor Office. Everywhere we go, they can't find us in their system because they abbreviated it differently. So we gradually called it Mental Health Foundation, and that is how we now register it, so we can find our foundation when we need it. Maybe the name of the foundation is what keeps us going. We don't know. I proudly present to you our staff. Without our staff, we would not have a financial year report. Our treasurer arrived, Eric van der Hoek. He's not staff, he's a board, but he wasn't there when the president was speaking. Eric, we really owe you one. Really, he worked terribly hard this year. But Lila, I think she's somewhere here, Onika, Michaela, Badri, who's on vacation, guiding patients in getting their cards, referrals, begging GPs to put a correct date on the referral. You guys have no idea how much work it is. And then, when you submit all your bills, as you become, or SZV now comes, and not everything is correct, then they have to go back and check it. And they are busy, but they're happy and they're a team and they keep on going. Our team also consists of psychiatrists. We have two now, Dr. Gandodra and Dr. Kaur. We have nurses and we have mentors. Without them, we would not have a social year report. We have a crisis team with Elena, Jaco, Shaniela, and Ruel. They also do ambulant care. Without mentors, Benjamin, Nienke, Gladys, and Jasmine. This beautiful decoration was done by Jasmine today. I don't see her right now, but she was probably downstairs helping the cook. Without our cook, Cynthia, our domestic, Jennifer, our maintenance, Glendon, he's also somewhere in the building, we would not even have job training. The mentors basically train the clients, but they need to practice. They practice on our premises. We have not been able to be really out there yet, but some of them, the mentors, do manage to find jobs for. Very difficult, but we're getting there. We have volunteers. Gerda, she's here. She came all the way from Holland to volunteer for a couple of months with us. Hilda Bell, everybody knows Hilda Bell. She's not here tonight. I think she's on vacation. And many others that I probably forgot to mention, without whose help we would not be able to do for the clients what we do for them. We have security guards, they're working right now. We have students, we have a huge amount of students that enter our foundation annually. We have Erwin, he's somewhere here, or he's also helping downstairs. He's a facilitating student from Holland, helping us set up our inventories properly for maintenance, cleaning, for administration, and a lot of other things. Sunday school students, medical center students, VSBO students, St.Maartens Academy students, Milton Peters, AUC. They all come as students and help us out. We're working on getting psychiatry students from Holland, but that's a little bit complicated yet. We hope to get there one day. I have proudly presented you our mental health team. But there's more. Every time I say that in a board meeting, the board goes, "Whew, do we have to?" But usually that's because the snacks are finished from Cynthia. I think I did my part in presenting our staff. June, are you going to take over from me now? Yeah, I did my introduction of management and staff.
Can we give a round of applause to Alina and her staff? you, Eileen. I was, in taking up Eileen's offer to MC this evening, I did a little research into what the day was about and some of the studies that had come out. And I found an interesting one from the UK, from a UK insurance firm, Aviva, which found from its Health of the Workplace 2012 report that while employees are generally feeling less stigma in the workplace, a third, 35%, still feel that mental health remains a taboo subject that is seldom talked about. It says that over half of employees, 56%, think that physical illness will always carry less stigma than mental health. The report also found that of those who feel stigma has decreased, around half, 48% of employees attribute this to a better understanding of mental health among peers and colleagues. Over a third, 36% of employees say that TV and press campaigns have helped remove the stigma associated with mental health problems. And that more than a quarter, 28%, believe that celebrities talking openly about mental health has created awareness and understanding. I say that because part of the evening is the viewing, and we have some spots for you which will help to get that across, that really it's about talking about mental disorders. It's about making the community aware, because in that way the stigma will be reduced and we will get rid of it eventually. At this time, I'd like to call forward Laureen Raymond to recite a poem. The poem is called Reach Out.
Reach Out by Don Miles. I've got this little problem. Sometimes it floats my mind. I'm sorry you can't see it. It's hidden. To you, it is blind. When I first got this problem, I didn't understand. And everyone I spoke to, they thought I lived in cuckoo land. But finally, help I sought it from people who were blind of problems that I can see that hides inside my mind. So now it's getting seen too. For these people, they are all care. And now it's this little problem with you I want to share. The psychiatrists getting it resolved, because it comes back from time to time. This horrid little problem that deep inside my mind. The doc said this little problem can happen to anyone. It takes away the happiness, the laughter, and the fun. For those who don't understand it, shouldn't judge those that do, cause the balance of it happening. Next, yes, it could be you. When this problem gets on the top of you and you feel low and down inside, let someone know just how you feel. Reach out and please don't hide. So if you get a problem in your mind, deep in your head, just remember, you read this poem, don't be down, reach out instead.
Thank you very much, Laureen. Reach out. You know, it's another thing that I also observed, that in listening to your poem, Laureen, Hollywood tends to give us such a different view and perspective of mental illness, because you can take a group out shopping and they come out and they're magically fixed. And they don't focus on the staff that Eileen mentions, the very important staff that provides that support that isn't the quick fix that you see in Hollywood, that you see in the movies, that really gives a wrong impression as to what mental illness and what mental disorders are about.